Good morning. My name is Linda Gilleland, and I am a Uvalde County farmer's wife and a retired elementary school teacher. I've lived in Uvalde County most of my adult life. I'm here today to speak to you on behalf of 24 families in Uvalde County who have agreed to lease our surplus water to the Southwest Texas Water Project. San Antonio, we know you need water, and through our various conservation practices, we in Uvalde have more than enough water, and we want to share this water with you through this pipeline project. Since 1999, water rights holders have pumped only 43% of the water that they are permitted to use. While water users in San Antonio frequently face drought restrictions, we in Uvalde have never once slipped into stage 2 cutbacks. Now let me say that again. Not once since the drought restrictions were created in 1993 has Uvalde been forced to cut back. We have more than enough water, but what we don't have is a strong, diversified local economy. The economic backbone of our community is and has always been agriculture, but that industry is slowly dying. The only way to help revive this industry is to allow farmers to lease their excess water to communities that really need it. Farmers would be fairly compensated for the growing value of their water rights. And the Southwest Texas Water Project would not only create hundreds of high-paying jobs, but also bring in millions of dollars in local tax revenues. The Southwest Texas Water Project would be the largest economic development project in the history of Uvalde County. We can't afford to turn our backs on this economic opportunity. Yes, unfortunately, there are some in our community that don't share our view. They're good people, but they just don't want to share Uvalde's water, even though we have more than we will ever use. Well, I have two things to say about that. First, Uvalde will always have its water. The only water that would go into this pipeline is water that has already been permitted to water rights holders such as my family. We could pump that permitted water all day if we wanted to, and the city of Uvalde would still have the water it was permitted to pump. Second, we're all in this together. This is not a San Antonio versus Uvalde issue. South Texas is one region, and we're tied together by our dependency on this one very extraordinary body of water, the Edwards Aquifer. The economic health of San Antonio, the environmental protection of the Comel and San Marcos Springs, and the sustainability of South Texas farming are all dependent on us working together to solve our regional water problems that we have today. The Southwest Texas Water Project makes sense for Uvalde, for San Antonio, and for all of South Texas.